Wait for me, coach. I'm coming. My bad, guys. Let's up this video real quick. What's going on, guys? ClubbyDubby. It's about like 6 o'clock in the morning on October 23rd, and going in for surgery here in about, I have to be here by 8:15. And you're like, what are you getting surgery on? Well, needless to say, I found out that I have basically no ACL, and I also have a torn meniscus. So, and before you go, fucking CrossFit. No, it's not from CrossFit. It's a previous injury that I think I did in high school, because that's the only time I actually remember legitimately hurting my knee. And but I didn't see a doctor then. All I did was just, I basically rested, put some ice on it, because I remember I couldn't really bend it. And basically what happened was I was in practice, and I was at running back, and I broke a long run, and I was kind of just fucking around, and I was high stepping, and a guy came to tackle me, and I made a cut to make him miss, like right when in the middle of like a high step. And when I planted, I felt like a pop. So ever since then, basically everything I've been doing, I let it heal. So everything I've been doing since then, I continue playing football, baseball, track, tennis, everything I've done since then, probably since I was 16, 17, has probably been on a torn ACL. And I think what happened is just doing, all the lifting and all the squatting and all the stuff probably just helped, probably pushed it a little to where I actually realized that I had a problem. Because basically what happened starting around this summer, I started having like a little bit of like weird kind of knee pain here and there. And it was kind of on the right side at the top of my calf. And I could only feel that really when I was in like a catcher stance squat. So, basically like where it's like, how a catcher sits. Anyways, I was only feeling that then. So, and me like trying to figure out like what was going on with my knee. Like one day doing double unders, and I actually felt like a sharp pain in the back of my knee, which is probably when my meniscus tore, which is actually due to my knee not having an ACL. And it just finally caught up with me. Just all the double unders and everything probably just finally caught up to me. But back on track, I was troubleshooting and seeing what was going on with my knee, and I finally went and saw I saw an ortho, and they just did a quick X-ray, and he did like some tests, but they didn't even think. I just thought it was like a torn meniscus the entire time, possible torn meniscus, because I would think I would notice like a torn ACL. And went into an initial ortho, and he just told me to, stay away from like any of the jumping, and keep squats to just parallel. So I did that, and it kind of got better. And then I started this new program, and then one day we started, like 1 week we did a bunch of double unders, a bunch of running, some box jumps, and then it was like getting aggravated again. And finally went to go see about a different treatment, because I thought it was just some sort of muscle tightness issue or something. And I went to see kind of a friend of mine's doctor that she works with, and he was feeling in the top of my calf and feeling in there, and he said that he felt like a soft tissue mass, so he wanted me to get an MRI, and because he didn't want to do the treatment without knowing what was going on with whatever he was feeling. So I do the MRI, and they read it and basically say I had a chronic severe partial tear of my ACL and a large radial tear of my medial meniscus. Anyways, went in, get to the doctor, and basically I need ACL reconstruction, and they're going to fix the meniscus at the same time. So ACL reconstruction is basically they remove your old ACL and replace it with a partially used one from a cadaver, or they either take part of your patella tendon in the front, or they take one or possibly two of your hamstring tendons in the back of from your own tissue. But I decided to go with the actual cadaver tendon because the doctor I have now he would do the hamstring one, and I don't want to. And I've read can cause hamstring deficiency when they do that, and I don't want to have deficient hamstrings because all of our Olympic lifting and a lot of our shit is done by loading your hamstrings. So I went with a cadaver tendon, going in at my surgery at 9:45 today. So maybe I'll record some vlogs or anything while I'm healing, looking at probably being out of work at least till November 3rd. Gonna be on crutches probably 3 to 4 weeks. Not gonna be able to run for about 3 months. Looking at probably like completely like 100% back and probably a year. So we don't. That's like they said 100% back to like contact sports, but cross isn't really contact. So we'll see. I'm expecting probably at least 9 months, 10 months to be like getting back to where I'm like somewhat normal, and then just slowly build up low weight, depth with squats. And obviously, I'm gonna follow my physical therapy and what they say to do, but basically, pretty much start physical therapy today. I already have like fucking exercises I got to do. My leg's gonna be I have like an ice machine called Polar Care, and basically it's like a compression knee wrap that's a bladder, and you hook it up to a machine, a little small, like looks just like a little small cooler, and you put ice and water in there, and then it circulates the cold water to keep your ice or to keep your knee or whatever area you're icing cold for about 4 to 6 hours. So it's gonna be very efficient with icing my knee to keep the swelling down today, because that's like the main thing. And then I gotta do some like quad sit up where I have to like flex my quad and straighten my leg, because the main thing we gotta start getting back is extension. And then I also have to have my knee in it's called a CPM machine, and you like stick your leg in it and basically bends my leg like so many degrees, like for 6 hours. I'm supposed to do that 6 to 8 hours a day till I reach my 90 degrees of flexion. So yeah, I thought I'd do a little video real quick through some CrossFit workout stuff in the background. Thought I was doing pretty good on this workout. We got to the bar muscle ups and the chest to bar pull ups, the 30 chest to bar pull ups. So we had or 20, or I think we had to do 20, and just those 20 like wrecked my pull strength, and I couldn't even complete a fucking bar muscle up. But I was wrecking them handstand walks though. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys later. I'll maybe do some vlogs here and there and show my recovery and shit. But yeah, I figured I'd post this up, so I will catch you guys later. Peace.